You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you.
Ho, ho, ho!
Spooky season.
Spooky season is upon us. We've got our ogre juice. This is what we're calling matcha now. Ogre juice. Swamp water. What's that TikTok where it's like, matcha tastes like grass. Matcha tastes like grass.
Never seen it.
Well, if matcha tastes like grass, then I am simply a cow.
Yeah,
You know,
I've
you've seen that. Moo. I am simply a cow.
Oh, happy Wednesday,
Bottoms
guys.
up.
And the Devil Labs.
we shouldn't say that.
Why?
It's like you're worshipping the devil.
666.
But it's like we are worshipping the devil.
Anytime someone says bottoms up,
I do
it
think,
just reminds me of that Monster energy drink speech.
I do think it's a classic Vine. A lot of people do know the
A lot of people know the reference, surely. It's all I think of.
Bottoms up and, the devil laughs. What was she even talking about there?
666. Short
what-
top, long tail.
But why was
short
it bottoms up
long
and the devil
Because
laughs?
when you turn it upside down,
It's 666.
Whoa. Anyway, happy Wednesday, guys.
Yes.
Welcome back to the podcast. Lovely having you here with us today.
We're feeling fantastic. We're in our light knits.
We're in our light knits.
And I'm loving this.
Transitional.
I'm loving this fashion time.
Me too.
Left the house this morning with the light knit on. I was perfect.
Don't
temperature.
need a coat yet.
No, too hot. Had a coat on the other day, sweating. It's light knit
I
season
even wore
right now.
a heavy knit, sweating.
Yes.
It is a light
Yes.
knit.
Yesterday I was in a heavy knit, sweating.
Hmm.
Got a blow dry. My back, TMI,
Wet.
dripping in sweat as she was burning my scalp.
Oh.
So, it was a lot to
Yeah.
go through. But I had to go through it to realise that it's not heavy knit season right now. It's light knit season.
And we're in our light knits.
Yeah. I'm loving the no coat
Life.
vibe. Absolutely.
For the meantime.
Uggy Wugs platform.
Huggy Wuggies.
Feeling great and comfortable.
So, how are we? New
We've got
week,
a great
eh?
question of the week this week.
Let's just dive right in. Let's not even...
Updates from us. Loving Love is Blind.
Loving Love
A
is
lot of
Blind.
people saying that this season's not up to par, but I'm enjoying the drama.
I think it's drama fueled.
Yeah,
and drama filled.
I don't think you necessarily need like an incredible couple that's
No.
like super
I'm
in
not
love. 'Cause
invested.
That's not entertaining at the end of the day.
That's not making me watch.
At the end of the day, I want someone to get to the end of that aisle and say, I don't.
No.
And that's great TV.
And that's
Wasn't
a
it
movie.
last season? And they all said fucking yes, didn't they?
Not all of them.
At the aisle? At the
Yeah.
altar?
No, some of them
Really?
said yeah.
Because
Some said no.
remember Chelsea and Kwame?
Oh my
And
God, Kwame.
We thought Kwame was going to say, no, but they fucking got married. Remember that?
Yeah, I like it because I'm not invested in any couples.
Yeah.
I kind of I'm waiting for them all to go wrong, and that's good TV.
Exactly. It's what we want.
So let's get into our question of the week.
This is a very good one.
This is brilliant.
Never asked this before.
This is brilliant.
Revolutionary stuff.
Okay, buckle
Take
up,
it away.
guys. I've not even glanced
Oh, I
at
can't
these
wait.
responses.
Okay, I can't wait.
What is the weirdest thing you found in a guy's house?
Oh, God, please. I mean, I can't. Weirdest thing
He
have
had
I
a-
found.
Yeah, have you found? But yeah, before we read.
Nothing that's like, oh, blimey.
I know
weird.
that's fucking
Luckily.
weird. That
Luckily. But, toenail clippings. You know,
Ugh.
I'm saying imagine, a box full of human hair. That would be really a lot. Chest of drawers full of human teeth. I collect them. All right. That's cannibalism, that is.
So, he had a rug from a. He had a rug from a dead. I can't even say it.
From a dead what?
He had a rug from a dead deer at the foot of his bed. Safe to say, I walked around it and not over it.
Wait. It was the dead deer. It's the rug. It's not funny. It's really...
That is horrible.
What, with its head and its tufts?
The powder that you sprinkle over your hair to make it look like you have more.
Some men are balding and
They
it's fine. Aww.
Packet of condoms with one missing. Been together 2 years at this point and we never used them.
Suspicious.
Loom bands he made as a kid. Anyone want to buy a loom band?
Loom bands. I actually found loom bands in my sister's room the other day. I went, why
you?
did you throw these away? She went, just in case I want to make a loom band.
Do you remember our Scoobies? We were Scoobies.
Scoobies? Now, what was that?
Scoobies was like,
Because I remember making loom bands, but I never enjoying it. I was like, this is
well,
actually
what was
such a
those
fab.
things that we used to make that like cross over, you know, and
That's a
it
loom-
was a,
That's a loom band.
I thought that was a Scooby.
Yes, and they were like longer and thicker than a loom band.
Yeah, and you were sort of plaiting them.
Yes, and you do the tricks.
Yeah.
And you make key rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, were they called Scoobies?
I thought they were called Scoobies.
Yeah. See, kids of this generation don't have nothing like that these days.
An identical ring to the one he bought me.
Like he'd given it to another girl
Someone
as
else
well.
as
Like
well.
he's got a collection of them and he just gives
Someone's
them
put Olaplex.
out. Oh. Men don't use Olaplex. I had to think about that one for a second.
The Molly May book and a Starbucks cup. Just in a boy's house.
Is that Molly May Haig's book there?
Is that
I can smell that lime green book a mile off. What's that?
Is that Starbucks cup?
That's Starbucks cup. What female has been in here?
His baby teeth.
Not the teeth. Not the teeth.
Not the teeth.
Not the baby teeth.
My boyfriend has a sword under his bed.
No.
What?
Wait, is it like a sword that he goes out and he likes to reenact the
Medieval.
medieval? Does he medieval cosplay? 'Cause
A play sword.
yeah, a play sword. But if it's a weapon,
Oh. Well, that changes the tone slightly.
right? Well, I'm just trying to I'm just gonna.
Oh my God. A collection of women's underwear in a shoebox. She's put Iran.
Ew. Keeping it as a memento.
Handmade coupons from his ex, including hot steamy shower for 2.
Ew. Throw them away.
Hot steamy shower. Never use that one then. Never use that coupon.
Throw them away.
An American flag on his bedroom wall. He was from Manchester.
It's giving JP from Love
It's
is
giving
Blind.
JP from Love is
Jesus
Blind.
Christ.
A bowl of used girls' underwear.
A bowl?
What?
That
A bowl?
is absolutely
Just a serving
foul.
dish. Pasta bowl.
Fruit bowl.
Pictures of him and his ex in his bedside drawer.
Oh.
His ex's name was carved into the side of his bedside table.
Oh.
Helen! Gloves,
blimey.
gloves with knuckle dusters inside under his bed. Whoa.
Whoa. Ready to fight, I guess.
My friend found a huge strap-on in the drawer of a boy she'd been seeing for 3 months.
Oh my God.
A bell that says "ring for sex."
Oh my
A knife on his bedroom wall, on his bedroom windowsill. God.
If I
Polaroids of his ex naked in his bedside drawer. Found them when I was cleaning his room.
But are you that stupid?
Dettol wipes beside the bed. He offered them to me as a makeup wipe.
Oh my God. Do you want me to burn my face off, babes?
These are lemon flavored.
Lemon scented. This should take off the mascara. Fucking blind me, babes.
Oh my God. Bogies on the wall.
One thing I can't do is bogies. I'd rather see poo than bogies.
It's like last week, an orange hair bubble. Ooh, orange. Was his housemate, but a literal bucket of bones. What does that mean?
Bones! Bones means he's been sucking on those bones and eating the flesh of a human. Sophia.
What does that mean?
Animal bones.
Loads of tampons in his bathroom. He lived by himself.
Oh, God.
Someone's put his ex.
At least
lol.
he's well equipped if you're ever come
True.
on. I think that's...
I think it's always quite handy, actually.
Don't want to be leaving a trail of blood around the house.
Opened pregnancy test wrapper and it wasn't mine. Girls' makeup, brackets, he told me he lived with his granddad. Conkers around his bedroom to keep spiders away.
Bonkers. Spiders. Where does he live? How many spiders?
Oh, his ex's thong down the side of the bed. Oh. A paddling pool in his shower so he could have a bath if he wanted to.
What?
A paddling pool. I just fancy laying
Oh,
down.
I just fancy a soak tonight, babe.
I was going to get the paddling pool.
Run
up.
me a bath. You don't have a bath.
Green carpet, green walls throughout the whole house.
Green carpet.
It's giving ogre.
It's giving ochre juice.
It's giving a room at the swamp.
It's giving swamp life.
He had a snow axe hanging on his wall next to his
What's
bed.
a snow axe?
To axe the snow, maybe?
Oh my god.
Like a snow chip, like what they use in Frozen.
Oh my god.
Tampons, yeah.
Yeah, classic.
A book of match attacks on his bedside table.
Match attacks. Oh, was those
It's those cards that we used to
collect?
trade.
A book of them. Oh, yeah, the book. Let me see.
It's like a lecture.
I might be able to trade with you.
I had a book.
Yeah, we have.
I had a big fold. I'd bring it to school.
Yeah.
Let me see what I've got.
Yeah. Well, I've got a gold here. Yeah. Ew. 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 Oh. Match attack.
Let me see what else we've got in here.
Remember Top Trumps?
Davina McCall autobiography in his bedside
Oh,
table. That's lovely.
It's lovely because I've heard that's a good book.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought her menopause book for my mum. Sorry, Fiona, that was TMI.
Sorry, Fiona.
But
Listen.
it's genuinely supposed to be a really, really good.
Yeah.
And I heard her talking about it and I thought, yeah,
That's really nice.
I thought I might read that myself.
God, are we going to be sat here talking about our menopauses?
Yeah, probably. That's why we should read the book because we're uneducated.
Yes, we are.
need to be
I
educated.
am really uneducated.
'Cause every single woman
Yeah,
experiences
I
it.
know. All I
But
know
no one
about
seems to
it-
really know about it.
All we know is hot flushes.
But it's way more than that.
But it's way more than that, exactly right. So we do need to educate ourselves, actually.
The shoe inserts that make a guy taller when he wears them.
Oh, God, the little heel inserts. Giving Bruno Mars.
An ants aquarium. These are my ants.
So these are my ants. Oh, God. If that ever got smashed, that would
Oh
be
my
good.
God. Pictures of his kids hidden in a drawer that he didn't tell me about. An unflushed shit. All right. Okay. Should we move on from this? Another pair of girls' tights. 5-in-1 shampoo. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, moisturizer.
Oh, moisturizer.
Femme fresh.
No, the first one was my favourite, the deer rug.
Me too.
That would shit me up. It's giving Mojo
Little
Dojo.
bags of hair taped to the wall. What?
See, hair, teeth, bones. Get out of there.
Get out.
And the dead deer. Dead deer, the sword, the axe, the bones, the hair, the teeth. Get out. The
Escape
ants.
immediately.
Escape,
The ants.
please. And the pregnancy test.
My God.
And the kids in the drawer.
Bershka
The
label
picture of the
on the
kids.
windowsill, someone said.
Bershka. To be fair, Bershka does have,
They do
does have
men's.
men.
A framed tarantula. Boys are so weird. It's giving Mojo Dojo Casa House.
I just love nature.
A box of Valentine's and birthday cards from his ex-girlfriend.
See,
How do you find that? Is that on display? Are you cleaning and you stumble across
I
it?
think it's in
Are
there.
you digging?
It's in their drawers, and they're thinking either they're forgetting about it or they've put it there for keepsake. Like,
because that
but
was
it's
like,
just chuck it away. Like, if I broke up with my boyfriend, and I had
chuck
pictures
it.
around, I'd just fucking chuck it.
that was like when Love is Blind, and we keep talking about it.
Yeah.
When she went round to his house and she found the lost and found drawer.
Yes.
So she went round to her
Yes.
fiance's house, and he had this drawer in his bathroom with like random bits of jewelry in,
jewelry,
earrings, like a ring, necklace. And she was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh, this is the lost and found drawer." And she was like, "Why don't you just throw it away though? Like, why are you keeping it?"
And what was his bullshit excuse?
Like, "Oh, I just wanted you to see me for who I am, and this is just my life before you came into it."
but it's like just get rid of it.
Yeah.
it's disrespectful. I don't need
Weird.
to see that as your new wife.
Anyway,
Oh.
that was a thrill.
I loved that.
That was a thrill. We should ask that one again.
Get on out of there, though. Please, the teeth and the bones. Yes.
Okay, right. Shall we get on with the dilemma?
Yes, please. We've got some
We had enough of
crackers.
what we found at boys' houses.
We've got some crackers.
God, where do we start?
I know.
I found the news article about him.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just start. Guys. We've never had such a thing
We've
before.
never had this before.
No.
So, help. I found a news article about the guy I'm dating, and it's ... bizarre. What? Imagine.
26-year-old Brian Ashley was there at the scene of, I don't
crime.
know, the crime. We are unsure whether Brian himself committed the crime.
If you see him, do not approach, but call the police
A
immediately.
strange man with bucket of bones.
Jars of teeth.
Bucket of bones, jars of teeth, and packets of hair taped to the wall. Who is Brian Ashley?
You think you know this man? Give us a
Please,
call.
if you see this man, do not approach him.
So, hey girls, I've been dating this guy. We matched on Hinge
Okay.
about a month ago.
Okay.
Non-stop messaging since. He FaceTimes me every single night. We've
Yeah.
been out for dinner dates a few times, and he is just the sweetest guy.
Okay.
He is way prettier in real life, and I sort of have fell head over heels for him.
Okay.
Well, I thought he was sweet.
No, please, because
I
we were
came-
talking about men last night that lie. It's one particular scary man
Double
who's
life kind of shit.
lying to his girlfriend.
Illusionist.
Illusionists. It's corrupt.
It's corrupt. Painting a
And-
picture of something.
But from the start, just outright lies. But what's scary
it's almost
is
like they believe it's the truth.
Yes.
They've lied. They
Yes.
believe their own lies so much
Yes.
that they've convinced themselves that it's the truth.
And it's so scary because you're not. How am I supposed to know if that's true or
Yeah.
false? Like it's a
All I
convincing
know
lie.
is what you tell me.
Exactly, because you're a new person in my life.
Yeah.
That's why it's so scary.
I
So
thought
it's
he was
giving
sweet.
that. Yeah.
I came across this Daily Mail news
Daily
article
Mail.
about
God, this
him
is national news.
at a local medieval football game. And she's quoted the article.
So maybe he's the guy with the sword.
he could be the guy
Yeah.
with the sword under
And
the
that's
bed.
quite cute. You know, some guys like to dress up
Yeah.
and cosplay.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite endearing.
It's giving wholesome hobby.
Yeah, it's giving wholesome hobby, exactly. It's giving passion, it's giving
Yeah.
hobby. Yeah.
And then she's quoted the article.
Right, absolutely.
So in quotes.
We should find this article live.
We absolutely
But
should.
yeah.
One man at the centre of that violence.
One man, Brian Ashley. Bucket of bones found at the scene. Yeah. Wait. Okay. What the fuck?
One man at the centre of that violence can be identified as Brian, a 23-year-old labourer from his town, where the annual game is held. With his distinctive orange trousers, he can be seen punching and kicking other players in the doorway of a betting shop.
Orange. Wait.
What?
Orange trousers first and foremost.
Punching and kicking other players in the doorway of a betting shop. There's a video of him on this news article going absolutely feral over this local game, kicking and punching and fighting, brawling, in fact, over this ball. His team won. And she's put, I sort of found the whole thing quite attractive.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a medieval football game.
Yes.
I'm going to have to get a visual of this.
We're going to have to find this Daily Mail.
I'm going to Google it. Daily
One
Mail.
man at the centre of that violence.
That's scary. One man at the centre of that. What has he fucking done?
Just seeing the new
Right.
guy you're dating on the Daily Mail.
Daily. I'm Googling it now.
Whilst she's Googles, I'll
Yeah,
finish.
yeah.
She said, I find it actually the fact I found it attractive is quite disturbing, as the video of him is oh so definitely red flag material.
I found it! I found it! Man and centre of medieval football is local labourer 23 revealed. Man at the centre of the floor. I'm actually gonna cry. Orange trousers. He was hailed as the most valuable. Okay. There's a picture of him there.
stamping on people. Footage of a medieval football game which dates back to the 12th century, held to celebrate Shrove Tuesday, sparked outrage this week as the fun descended into violence and chaos. What?
Is he like his worker man?
Oh
Orange
my!
trousers.
Rather than be shunned by his local community, Brian was described by locals as the most valuable player in the historic game. And his parents have said how proud they are of his competitive performance. What?
Just the title for me. One man found at the centre of this brawl.
One man in particular. Can we just show this picture? For,
People are gonna look
for
it up
anyone
anyway.
watching on YouTube.
Is that people's heads? He's jumping on people's heads. I am sweating.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Oh,
Wow.
oh, please.
He's been celebrated as a town legend and most valuable player.
Town legend.
Fantastic.
Please.
What the hell?
It's got 46 shares.
Right, so the problem is
Have we showed that, yeah?
my mother found this article. She said
Fuck.
so she's not actually turned off by this discovery.
Yeah.
She has found
Oh.
it as she's seeing the lighter side of it. She's finding it quite attractive. But what do I do? Do I say that I've seen it? How do I bring it up in conversation? By the way, my mother found this article. She hasn't met him yet. This is the only information that she's been given of
my
Brian.
God.
Cannot wait to hear what you think.
Yeah.
God.
Today, the man at the centre of that violence can be identified as Brian Ashley. No, please. Please. Oh my God. Okay, so
Okay.
you're just unsure. Oh, no, but it's attractive.
I would just send a screenshot.
just say, are you in? So he found a football. What about?
He could get a blue tick off that Daily Mail mention.
Absolutely, he could. What about medieval football?
Yeah, like how long have you been dating this guy?
Because that article was from February.
We met on Hinge about a month ago. Okay.
Right.
We've been out for dinner dates a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think just kind of, you got to laugh at it, haven't you?
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny.
He wasn't attacking anyone. It was part of the game. You know, he got national coverage.
Yes. He's being reported
As
as
a
a
local
local
legend.
hero.
You know, he's shown that he is competitive. He's got competitive
He's got drive.
spirit. He's got drive. He's got determination.
He's motivated.
He's got passion. He's athletic.
He's an
Good
athlete.
cardiovascular strength. Athlete, absolutely. I think it's all green flags.
Me too. And I think it's lighthearted. Just bring it up.
Just
Send him a screenshot. Be like,
I
what
mean-
on earth have I found here?
what on earth have I found here?
And then just say that if he
Just
asks
say my
you,
friend sent it me.
just exactly say, oh,
Just-
my friend just sent me this.
Say, my friend just sent me this.
Didn't know you were famous
Didn't know you were famous.
A local
Really turns
legend.
me on.
in the
I
medieval
do,
world.
You know, local legends am I?
Wow, medieval football game. I wonder if that was on his Hinge profile, one of his
Wow.
prompts.
That would have been a really cool prompt, actually, because that's a really good talking point.
That
'cause
is
that's
a good
just funny
talking
straight
point.
away.
Yeah.
Oh lordy! Oh god,
Okay,
that was quite a
God.
wild ride for us. At
Should we
least,
move on?
listen, medieval football game is better than a bucket of bones. I'll tell you that one for free. Okay, we've got help. He paid with Tesco vouchers.
Nothing against
Nothing
Tesco.
against us. Listen, Tesco is a really great place.
They have the best.
If
corn
I had a
range.
couple vouchers to wait a minute, I think I've got a voucher for this. I'm going to use them.
So would I.
So I wanted to write this as a warning to anyone
Oh.
who gets invited on a date to Pizza Express. Listen, back in the day, Pizza Express used to have really good vegan cheese.
Yeah, it did. That was always our spot, actually.
Because I was reminiscing on the pizza places that had vegan cheese first.
And Zzz's
Did
did.
Zzz's have it before Pizza Express, though?
I don't know.
Or was it Pizza Express?
I don't know.
But we preferred Zzz's. Their cheese was delicious, that vegan cheese. I'd still eat that today.
So would I.
Really?
On a hangover. Oh, God, that was so good.
That was my hangover meal, a Zzz's vegan rustica pizza.
Me too.
Cool. They just don't do it like that these
Didn't
days.
do it like that.
Right, so I'm 20 and I'm currently in my final year at uni, enjoying the single life, hot girl century. But over the summer, I was living a corporate baddie London life. Ooh. corporate slay. During this internship, I started talking to this boy who I was working with. It was an office romance waiting to happen. Written in the stars. Sorry. ... He ticked all my boxes, as I'm a high quality girl looking for a high quality man.
Absolutely. I'm a high quality
this.
girl looking for a high quality man.
And you know what you want. This is amazing. We hit it off in the first week and things progressed quickly. He was looking like husband material, not just a summer fling.
Wow.
However, we would go back to his with false promises of proper dates. So obviously he's giving it all that. I'm going to take you out. What
Can't
food
wait
do
to
you
take
like?
you out.
Can't wait to see you dressed up. Like, want to wine and dine you. But then really just be like, oh, do you want to come back to mine? And you're thinking,
Yeah.
when's this dinner date going to happen?
You mentioned
Until
it 3 or 4
finally,
times.
yeah, right. Until finally, ... He took me to Pizza Express. Full stop.
Okay.
Okay, so if he was giving it all that about where do you like to eat, want to take you out, and then it's Pizza Express. Listen, delicious.
Nothing against Pizza Express.
Nothing about,
But maybe
dough
not what
balls.
you expected.
Not what you expected from,
a first dinner date.
also like from what he was kind of
yeah. It's-
alluding to.
Yeah. It's giving like a bit young,
Yes. It's yes.
like 18. I guess you guys are
Yes.
20,
Yes.
but yeah, maybe not what you expected.
Yeah, he told me what to order, pretending they were recommendations of
It
what
was
was
included
good.
in the voucher. Get 2 Rustica pizzas and a Diet
Oh,
Coke.
he said definitely get the ham on the pizza. The deal is only for ham pizzas. Sorry, she didn't get the ham pizza. You can't get the deal.
Can't use the voucher.
Use the voucher.
Sarah, I've heard that the garlic dough balls are really good
Yeah,
here.
should we just get that to start? Just that. Don't think you need just that.
Right, okay.
But I want burrata for the table. We were having a good time. It got to the end and the awkward part of paying came up. He said, don't worry, it's on me. Like, don't worry, it's on me. He then proceeded to pull out a printed Tesco voucher. Turned out my pizza and dough balls wasn't just part of the deal. He then said to the waiter, didn't I get a good deal not having to pay for this one? Not trying to take the piss out of not having money to pay for 2 meals, but he'd bragged all summer about Daddy's bank account. Okay, the
Right.
romance between us fizzled out after the internship ended. I went back to uni and was living my life. However, I then get a call from my friend who has mutuals with this boy. Brian was spreading these lies about us having slept together and that I was obsessed with him. Fuck off.
He's an illusionist.
He's an illusionist.
Corrupt.
And that I wouldn't leave him alone.
What?
Even though he'd been triple texting me daily.
Right.
And I wasn't interested anymore, so had stopped speaking to him. And I was the one not replying. My friend has the opportunity to call him out because he knows the truth, but he just keeps lying. What do I do? That's it.
That wasn't what I thought was going to happen.
Me neither.
I mean, look, no shade on the Tesco 2-for-1 Pizza Express
Listen,
deal.
he was a man prepared. He thought ahead of time. Thought, I'm
Yeah.
going to print this out. I'm going to get that pizza for free. I'm going to pay for 1 pizza. What a great deal.
Because dates can rack up for guys.
They
If
can.
you're taking girls out and expecting to pay every time,
Yeah, totally.
a lot of first dates, there's a lot of meals for 2 that
Totally.
you're having to buy. So
I appreciate the entrepreneur spirit in him.
I do too. Again, probably not what you expected.
Yeah. Also,
But-
not what every girl dreams about. I
Yes.
guess.
Yeah.
But he ruined it anyway with his disgusting behavior
With
afterwards.
the weird after chat.
Because obviously he realised that you weren't interested anymore.
Yeah. And he
hate-
got a bit...
I hate that
got
when
a
they
bit-
give it all
What's
that.
the word? Like, they get a bit mardy.
Yeah, it's obviously he felt embarrassed.
He was embarrassed.
and then
Tried to twist
didn't
it.
want you talking about the date.
Tried
So
to
then
get his narrative out there
first
first.
because he knew that you were back at uni. So to be fair, he probably thought he was safe. He thought she's back at uni. I'm still here with all these people. They're going, how was that date? Yeah, she was fucking obsessed with me, mate.
Yeah.
She won't
She won't
stop
stop
talking
texting
to
me.
Yeah, we had sex
Yeah.
at one time. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Take your voucher.
You need to fucking message him. What the fuck, Roy, was it? I think you can't get away
Or
with
you're
that.
just unbothered.
Yeah, I mean it's the lies for me. I hate that. Who do you think you are?
Chatting like that
Chatting
about
like
me.
that about me.
Some respect on my name.
Exactly. That's very.
So that's your warning. Any guys?
Oh, yes, so the
would you like to
warning
go to
was-
Pizza Express?
The warning is be prepared to see a Tesco voucher. Thank you for the warning.
At a Pizza Express date.
Thank you for the warning. I appreciate you.
Okay, next up we've got a bit of a story time. So
This is why
anyone who tuned in a couple of weeks ago, we had that question of the week that was like, if you had a chance to have a phone call with your boyfriend's ex,
would you?
that's secret, no one would ever know about it, you could just ask them questions, would you do it? And we've had an email saying, in response to the episode on the 27th of September, my ex's new girlfriend contacted me. Wow.
Honestly, the power I would feel in that moment.
I would honestly give me a call. Call me.
I'm tempted to just put my number on the screen. You know what I mean?
I hope it finds the right person.
Contact me.
So,
But imagine.
this happened to me. I left
Yep.
my ex a month before we were due to get married.
Good for
Wow.
you. Good for you.
We were together for 4 years, and throughout that time, he'd had issues with white lies and gambling debt. This is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
After multiple issues and bumps in the road, I told him if he ever lied or gambled again, I'd be done.
Okay.
It would be over.
Ultimatum vibes. Yeah.
The day after my hen weekend, I found letters of outstanding debts. Shit. Scary, isn't
That's
it?
scary. Yeah.
He tried to lie about it, so I ended it there and then. Oh my God, well done.
Good for you, because
for
you know
you.
you said to him, you know, at least the least you can do is be honest with me
Yeah.
and just tell me what's going on. And if you can't do that, then we can't get married.
No.
I saw last night someone was like, a marriage is like a business deal.
Phew, God.
But it's like you need to know what you're going into, and if he was still lying about that, that's really scary, especially when you sign those legal papers.
Yeah.
Then it's like your debt too, isn't it?
Yeah, his mum had known all along and was trying to help him hide it. Oh, God, okay. She was even helping us find a place to buy by having it all in my name.
Okay.
Anyway, he got very nasty and I cut all ties. Anyway,
Good for you.
out of the blue, one night, about a year later, I received a message request on Facebook. Didn't know who it was, so had a look. And from glancing, I realised it was my ex's new girlfriend.
Poor girl.
She'd left him and he'd become a little crazy, getting a new number and ringing her over 100 times.
So the new girlfriend was also his ex.
Has also dumped him.
dumped him
Right.
recently.
She asked what he'd been like when we split, as
Yeah.
she'd spoken to his mum and she'd said this was totally out of character.
Liar.
Right.
Liar.
So she's coming to you, you're both exes.
Yes.
And she's being like, he's not taking this
Because
breakup well.
he's
Was he like this with you?
Yeah.
Because his mum's saying, this is so not him. Like,
Right. But really, you're like, yeah, he went very angry when we broke up.
I told her the truth and that I wouldn't trust his mum at all.
Yeah.
I said I'd appreciate if she didn't tell him that she'd messaged me,
Yeah.
which she promised not to.
Yeah.
Turns out she did. Okay. And he then messaged me on my new number. Blocked them both and moved on. I just hope she saw sense and left.
Yeah.
4 years on, I'm with the love of my life and we have a beautiful son together.
Aw.
Couldn't be happier and wouldn't change a thing.
Oh.
See, if only she'd have used her phone call at the start of the relationship and not the end, she could have avoided that whole thing altogether.
You see, it's valuable.
It is
It is like,
valuable.
I need to make some calls. And some
Hello.
of you gal
Is
need
that Sarah speaking? Hi, Sarah.
How are you?
This is Chintzia here.
Sorry, I know it's a Tuesday afternoon. How are you?
Sorry, I'm calling a bit late. I'm catching you off guard. Can you talk right now?
Have you got a spare 15, 20 minutes? Just a few
I've
little
got a few questions for you if you don't mind. It's
a good
valuable. It is valuable.
It is. And like, if the exes are gonna be honest and truthful, give it to me. Give it to me. Like, give it to me. Like, should I avoid this guy? Be honest. Like, or was it just, what were the red flags?
Whoa, hold your horses.
Hold the horses, guys. Hold the phone.
Subscribe! You better subscribe.
Please. You better subscribe. Down the lens. This channel will crash and burn if you don't subscribe.
I can see a lot more of you watch the video than are subscribed. That's just the stats.
And that is rude.
So subscribe.
Please, it's the button. It's free, helps us out a lot, and it's a good time for everyone involved, okay? Just push the button.
Thank you.
Push the button.
Let me know.
My boyfriend has a tattoo of his ex. What are we talking? A portrait? A
Got
detailed
a sketch.
A detailed portrait that would send
Her
me.
name in a heart. With an arrow through
If
it.
it was her literal face on his chest,
Or on
that-
his bicep.
on his
Or on his thigh.
on his
or on his
arsehole.
chest.
arse cheek, then that would be. Don't think you could. You can't get a tattoo on your arsehole.
No, I don't think so.
It won't even show up.
Got to be a cheek.
Yeah, if it was like a beautiful portrait of her. Names, I feel like I can, you know, a name's a name. There's a million Sarahs. You know what I mean?
But
a
still.
portrait.
A name is
Yeah, a
still-
name is still, a portrait is worse.
Portrait is like, oh my god, well that's what she looks like. That's her
Yeah.
face. Great.
Is that a true representation of how she looks like? Because fuck.
Fuck's
Right. Fuck's sake.
But there
Okay.
are guys that have like just random girls tattooed on them.
Yes. I wonder if we've made the cut.
I don't
We're on
think so.
Pinterest. Someone might have found our picture and gone,
Gotta have that.
absolutely, sketch it, sketch it.
Take this to the
Imagine.
artist.
Guess we'll never know. So my
Okay,
boy,
so
right,
your
so
boyfriend's got a
this
tattoo
is-
of his
this is
ex.
it. So my boyfriend already has quite a lot of tattoos, which I like.
That helps.
Yes, it does. It does.
That helps.
because he expresses himself. You know, tattoos are a form of expression.
Yeah.
You know, you get a tattoo to signify a moment in your life. Like it's like a memory book, right?
Yes, yeah.
So it's like, I guess
It would be worse, surely, if he just had the one tattoo
Yes.
that was just her
Yes.
face or just her name.
Yes.
The fact that he's got loads, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would find that easier to deal with.
Yes, same. However, I noticed. Oh, so this is like a new discovery to the relationship.
Oh,
Shit.
no.
However, I noticed one on his ankle, which is a date in Roman numerals.
Roman
and then
numerals.
Roman
Roman.
numerals, and the letter A above it.
It's giving Pretty Little Liars.
God, it is.
Okay, so it's an initial.
So it's on his
It's a letter.
ankle, down on his ankle, we've got a date and an A.
Okay.
Andrea. What's her name?
Alex.
Alice. Alessandra. Not a lot of it.
Amy.
Alison.
Alison. Audrey. Aubrey. Amanda. Classic.
Yeah. Amanda. Okay. So could be one of those. None of his family.
Andrea. Did we say that?
No, we didn't. Alexia. No one in his family has a name beginning with this letter.
Okay, so he's not actually told
No.
you.
And
I
this-
have a tattoo of my ex, BT Dubs.
Because if I
You've seen it and you've thought, what's that?
So if I got a new boyfriend and he was covered in tattoos, I'd want to take
you want the
a tattoo tour.
Yeah, me too.
I'd start from the toes right up.
I'd say, what was your first one?
Yeah,
Second one.
and like because
third
that's
one.
just as someone that you're like newly in love with. Like
It's
you
a talking point.
You want, yeah, and also like it's interesting. You just want to know.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you've not had the tattoo tour.
You've not had the tattoo tour.
So no one in his family has a name beginning with this letter, but I know his ex's name does. Clear as day, Andrea.
Amanda, there she is, right there on his fucking leg. Brilliant.
A fucking Amanda, you fucking twat. Right.
Could you not just get him to put mistake after it?
Oh. Well, no.
Mistake.
Yeah. No, but mistake has an A. So we can just create mistake.
Oh, yeah, in the word.
Yes, in the word. Or we could do A.
Like,
Yeah. I think just mistake. A right in the middle.
But what if it's uppercase?
But it's the Roman numerals as well.
It's the dates, yeah.
We can just do an easy cover job, can't we?
Yeah.
Easy cover job, and I'm sure we can figure something out. Every time I see it, I think about his ex and how strongly he must have felt for her
I mean, it's true.
to get her initial tatted on him.
It is true. Like,
It's-
that's what it would be for me.
Yeah.
Like, God, you must have really felt like
Yeah.
she was going to
The
be
one.
the one forever.
And you think of how he felt, how much he loved her.
Because, like, you went and got a tattoo of her birthday, I'm assuming, or
think
your
so.
anniversary or something. And his
The first
and
night they
name.
kissed.
Like, that's what it is. It's like, God, you must have really
Yeah.
felt for this girl.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
just
it
a
just
hard.
makes you feel
it's
sick,
just a
doesn't
hard
it?
pill to swallow.
Like-
as the new girlfriend, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
And like, it's hard enough seeing a picture,
yeah,
you know, from 2018. You're like, "Bleh, it's gross.
yeah.
But the symbolization of the tattoo on a
It's like-
daily
it's
basis.
like, oh God, yeah.
Oh, because she probably was down at his feet kissing the tattoo at one point. Wow.
God.
Admiring it.
I know.
Going, oh my God.
what if they got
babe."
matching? Like, what if she's got a tattoo?
She might well do.
I know.
Yeah, of the same date.
Mm.
Oh, goodness. I wouldn't want him to cover it up with my initial because that's a bit weird. Well, yeah, and it's just like, oh, yes, you're
Here's
right.
the next one.
Covering it up with a S for Sarah.
Mm.
But I just can't bear to look at it. Please help.
Fuck. At least it's on his
Lots
ankle.
of love. Slay, she said.
Slay.
Yeah, slay
That's what you
bells.
could write. Slay.
Slay! Absolutely. Or we can put apple.
Yeah.
As a,
I mean,
if this was my boyfriend, I would say,
At
are we
least
getting a
it's-
cover job?
at least it's on his ankle.
Yes.
He can wear socks.
At
He
least
can, he can
it's-
sleep in his socks for all I care.
Thing is, I'm trying to think, you don't regularly look at a man's ankle.
A man's ankle.
Especially now we're approaching winter.
At least
there
it's
should be
not.
socks.
At least it's not like on his arm, on his chest. Like you're not
Chest.
laying on his
Neck.
chest and it's there. Neck.
that would be really intimate.
Yeah, like if it's kind of in the best place that it could
Yeah.
be. It's interesting that you've not had a conversation about
I
it.
know.
Like he's not said, "Oh yeah, I do have a tattoo for my ex," or you've seen it and you're putting the pieces
Because
together.
I feel like you might feel better if he could just explain, like
Yeah.
talk about it. Because right now you've just kind of seen it. You're like, oh fuck, and you're just like freaking out, imagining how in love he was with her.
Yeah.
and it's just like it's not helping anyone. So like,
what would you do?
if this was my boyfriend,
It's not going anywhere. It's a
picture,
tattoo.
it's your boyfriend. You love this man. I go.
How long has she been with this guy? Did she say?
I don't. She didn't say, but it's definitely her boyfriend. So I would say, right, are we gonna go get you some laser,
Yeah.
or are you gonna cover it up? Because you can't be walking around with it, a symbol of your ex on you. You can't. It's like if I had a tattoo of my ex, top priority job would be
Get that gone.
get that gone off covered.
yeah.
So
Maybe just.
But then boys are different, aren't they? They're not deleting pictures of their ex, so they're not covering up their tattoo on their ankle.
Tattoo.
Tattoo. Tattoo.
And also, it's like it's expensive getting it removed. Like, this is
laser's painful, I've heard.
Yeah. Oh.
I think you need to mention it to him. Look, this doesn't make me feel great
Why don't you just say like,
because, like,
I've noticed you've got that tattoo on your ankle. Like, am I right in thinking that
A for Andrea,
is that? Was it Amanda? Was it? Is that what that? Okay, yeah.
Amanda.
Thought so. Okay,
Don't want to sit here
so
talking
when's
about
her
her, but-
birthday? So that is the second. Okay, so she's a Capricorn. Okay, yeah. I would just mention it. This can't go and just say that you've seen
No,
it. Be like, oh, is that blah blah blah, and then just say something like, you want to know the context, like. When did you get that? Like, how long had you been dating when you got that? Like, how do you feel about it now? Like, would you ever get rid of it? Like,
Yeah.
maybe ask him questions like, have you thought about covering it up? Rather than saying, like, I
Rather
want
than
you to get
telling
rid of
him
that.
to.
Maybe ask him, like, so, I mean, what are you going to do now? Like, have you thought about covering it up? Would you want to get it removed? Like, you might even
Yeah.
say something about the tattoo and he might be like, oh, yeah, I can't wait to get that removed.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
Bingo.
okay, end
Yeah.
of conversation. Like, but maybe just bring it up and it will
Gently.
help. Yeah. Because you get it off your chest. Because you're only driving yourself worse thinking about the meaning
And
of this
you
tattoo and what it
can't-
meant to him and blah, 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 blah. And you need to just get it out in the open. It's almost like an elephant in the room now.
It is. Speak about it. Well, yeah, you can't marry a man who's got you know, he needs to sort it out.
He needs to do something.
You know, you can't marry a man who's got fucking A on his angle for Amanda.
Aria.
Aria. Oh, there you go. That's another one. What's another A name?
I know, I'm thinking of them all.
It's mainly ALs. Don't you think? Alex, Alice, Alison. But then it's anyway. Yes, he needs to sort that out. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
That's why tattoos.
Imagine if he's like,
are
no.
so.
Imagine if he's like, no, this is part of me. What would you do then?
It's part of my memory lane.
Yeah, and it's
Just
like
like
fair
how,
enough.
just like when guys say they're not going to delete a picture of them and their ex. It might, we might find ourselves in that similar situation. No. It's part of my story. It's part,
We're
it's
in
part
some
of my
good
life.
terms.
It's part of my story. She was a very special lady to me.
I don't regret it.
I don't regret. What?
I love this
Well,
tattoo.
where's my tattoo then?
Right.
If this is a memory book,
Get
where's
my name on
mine?
there. And I want pride of place.
yeah, I want the chest,
On the chest,
bicep,
please.
the neck,
The hand.
the hand, the ring finger,
Get me up there.
lower back,
I want it big.
thigh. Thigh, I think, is pretty nice on a guy. Don't you?
Yeah.
Big, strong
Big
thigh.
juicy thigh.
Big, meaty thigh with a big.
Big lion.
Yeah.
We've got a juicy dilemma here because I feel like we've not
Yes.
had one yet this week.
Yes.
So this is complicated. We've got best guy friend, his girlfriend, my long distance boyfriend. Gosh.
Okay, 1 second. Say that again.
Best guy friend,
Best guy friend, yeah.
his girlfriend,
He's got a girlfriend.
my long distance boyfriend.
Got it.
Hello, girls.
Got it.
I'm a long time listener.
Oh, I
I've wanted to
appreciate-
reach out for a long time about
Oh.
this particular issue.
We
You're
appreciate
here
you.
now. I have been with my long distance boyfriend. Oh no, she's put I had. Okay, well this is past tense.
Oh.
I had been with my long distance boyfriend Brian for 2 years. I've known Brian since he lived in my city 2 years ago. He had an exciting job opportunity across the country. Brackets, I live in the States, so he had to move.
And America is big.
We have been, yeah, it's big.
Well, I mean, I'm
And
thinking-
America is big.
No, but think across the country in England is maybe a 4-hour drive. Across the country in America is a 10-hour
plane journey. Crazy.
Deep that.
We had been in love with each other since we first got together and talked all the time on FaceTime, on messages. For the last year of my life, I have gone super close to 2 friends. Let's call them Amanda and Johnny.
I'm sorry, we never mentioned the name Amanda in an episode. We've mentioned Amanda about 6 times. Who is she?
Who is Amanda?
Are we about to meet Amanda in real life?
Amanda is like my little sister.
Gorgeous.
She is the best friend I've always wanted. Johnny is this funny ray of light I did not realize I was missing.
So, sorry, is Johnny your guy best friend and Amanda is his girlfriend?
Yes.
Got it.
Before Johnny, I never knew what it was like to have a male best friend, someone to lean on for support through dark times,
Aw.
to give me relationship advice. Oh no, sorry, it's not her best. It's not. Ignore that, what I just said. Johnny has been with this girl named Julie for 3 years. So Amanda
It's
is
just a
not
friend.
Johnny's girlfriend. My mistake.
Julie. So we've got
Johnny-
Johnny and Julie.
Listen, your boyfriend Brian,
Yes, Brian.
lives across the country.
Yeah, let's use the names we know and love.
together for 2 years. You've got a girl bestie, Amanda. You've also got a guy bestie, Johnny. Johnny has a girlfriend of 3 years called Julie.
Got it.
I have never met Julie before. Johnny is honestly not my type. He's a bit short and odd. But our trio friendship works so easily. In the middle of last
So, wait,
year,
sorry, where's Julie?
Julie's just never met her. 3 years.
Where is she?
Who knows? Johnny and I got super drunk at the middle of last year at a party and ended up cuddling in the same bed together. Nothing happened, but it was a moment I would never have expected to have happened between us. For a while after, I decided to keep this memory to myself. To me, it was so out of character for the both of us. A few
Cuddling
months
is
go
very
by.
intimate as well.
A few months go by and I feel I'm starting to catch feelings for Johnny. Oh,
You just said he's a
no.
bit small and weird.
I internalize these feelings and hate myself for having this stupid crush. I validate my feelings by reminding myself I have a lovely boyfriend who loves and cares about me. Johnny always talks about his girlfriend Julie in such a positive way, always sharing about what a beacon of light she is in his life. There has been a few odd times where I would share something about myself to our group and Johnny would say, "You are just like my girlfriend."
Johnny, that's very...
That's a
weird
funny thing to say.
to say, John boy.
Johnny boy.
Don't you
I
think?
I would ultimately choose not to look into this expression. I assumed it was just his way of telling me that me and Julie would get along.
Just, yes.
Okay. You're not reading into it.
Yes. But you are.
But you are. After a few more months of internalizing these feelings, I got a new job. I was extremely excited for the change and could not wait to leave my current job. I figured that the silly feelings I had for Johnny would go away the moment I resigned. After all, my job is where I would see Johnny the most, nearly every day. Okay, so you're thinking, once I'm out of this work environment and away from Johnny every day, this little crush is going to disappear and I'm going to be back on track.
Yeah.
On my last day of
absolutely.
work, Johnny asked me to go out for dinner with him. I said yes.
Oh, but I guess we're friends, aren't we?
Yeah. Now, I know how this sounds, but Johnny and I have had dinners before one-on-one. It's nothing out of the usual. It was my last day at work. It was a final hurrah. We would talk about our lives and each other's relationships. It wasn't anything out of ordinary. Again, Johnny would always talk about how perfect his girlfriend Julie was.
Until he grabbed my thigh
And saw my tattoo.
under the table at Pizza Express.
But when we went out for this dinner, something seemed off. At first, things were lighthearted and fun. Then things took a turn into something I didn't
sexual
expect.
turn.
Johnny started sharing problems of loneliness in his relationship. He told me that for a while there was a huge disconnect between him and Julie. He shared with me that in the 3 years they'd been together, they never had sex, which shocked me to my core.
In 3 years?
I listened to my friend and gave him some suggestions on what he could communicate with her to possibly make things better.
Yeah.
I shared with him that with Brian, I also often feel lonely because I haven't seen him in several months.
Yeah, because it's long distance.
Then, after a few rounds of jokes, Johnny fell silent. This is like a storybook.
Incredibly written, I must say.
I started poking fun at the silence to break the ice when he told me to give him a minute.
Johnny.
When Johnny
He's realising his feelings.
When Johnny finally spoke again, he told me that there was something he wanted to share with me before I was to go and start my new job. Okay, Johnny.
I love
wow.
you, Amanda. Not
He
Amanda,
told-
sorry.
He told me that he had begun developing feelings for me. This absolutely terrified me. Before this dinner, I wasn't at all going to share my own feelings for him. I thought they were silly. It could never happen. I didn't let myself believe it. It cannot happen. We are both in relationships. It's something that is not morally right.
I mean, it can happen.
I get extremely shaky as I have to contemplate whether or not I should share my own feelings. He notices that I'm beginning to panic and he asks me what's wrong. After a long, uncomfortable moment of silence, I tell him that I have feelings for him too.
Thank God. Thank God.
We talk about how wrong this is and that maybe this is just a moment of confusion. We agree that we're going to keep this to ourselves for a while, only until I get to see Brian again and he gets a chance to speak with Julie. So you guys are thinking like, look, we're both lonely right
Meant to
now.
be.
You've not seen Julie in a long time. Brian's living over the other side of the
Yeah, because
country.
also Johnny, you didn't realise you thought Johnny was happy with Julie.
Yeah, beacon of his life.
Beacon
Light of his life.
You know, you're just like Julie, my beloved Julie, you know, my gorgeous Julie.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's never actually shared like, you know, any of his problems with Julie within their relationship.
No.
So this is all news
even.
to you also because meanwhile, while you've been getting feelings for Johnny, thinking, no, Johnny is so in love with Julie.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. He's so in love. Meanwhile,
Not even a week later, I have a sick day off work. I had a high fever, etc.
Yeah.
I reached out to my friend, Johnny, oh my God, and asked him if he could take me to the store. He agreed. Brackets, in my defense, my other best friend Amanda didn't have a car at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny comes and takes me to the store, and it's like business as usual, cracking jokes, singing our favorite songs.
You guys.
The night ends after I buy medicine and he drops me home. I let him know how grateful I am to have him as my best friend. I go into my apartment before I realise that I left my beanie in his car. I give him a call.
A story. This
I
is a
give him a
movie.
call and he tells me, even though it had been a solid few minutes, he actually is still outside my apartment.
Just thinking, sniffing the beanie.
So you're thinking, wait, can you drive back? Sniffing the beanie.
He is though, isn't he? A memento of her
A lock of hair. I'll hang this on my wall.
A lock of hair. Put that in my coat pocket. Yeah, I'll stick this to my wall with a bit of sellotape.
So he was still outside. God, okay. He brings my beanie in and he invites himself in. Okay.
Okay.
He tells me he wants to talk about our feelings that we have for one another. Oh my God.
No,
But
I'm
meanwhile,
rooting for you. I'm rooting for
you're
Johnny.
sick off work. You've got a headache.
Yes, true. You need
Is this
medicine.
the time? We talk for a few hours before. Oh my God.
Before we have sex. what?
Before we agree that the sexual tension between us is too great for us to be in the same room.
No way! Oh!
That is when he suggests we should do something to break the tension. We kiss. What? The kissing quickly turns into something more, and we end up sleeping together.
Oh, you guys, I could have predicted that. Whoa. So Johnny's there like,
well, let's break the tension.
Let's break the tension.
Let's
Come
just
here.
kiss.
Love this for Johnny. Love this
Whoa.
for you guys. You two were in love.
We immediately realised that what we did was a mistake.
I guess.
We told each other we had to keep this a secret
Yes, I
until we
guess.
knew what we were going to do to proceed.
Yeah. Poor Julie.
I had
poor,
this-
poor
Julie and Brian.
Brian.
I had this grim feeling in my heart knowing I'd made a mistake. Oh, God, okay. I knew it wasn't right to string along a wonderful man like Brian while I knew I had feelings for Johnny. Oh, my God. I ended things with Brian on FaceTime the following day.
Good.
It was horrible, but I knew it had to be done.
Good.
Okay, good.
You're taking action. Listen, it's a very hard situation you're in. You realise you're in love with Johnny. You took it to the next level with Johnny, but you had to explore that. You know, you were confused.
What's
Next
the girl
day,
supposed to do?
What was the girl supposed to do? Johnny was there. This tension
Let's
is
break
too
the
much.
tension. Let's break it.
What are you meant to do? But you broke it with Brian the next
Straight
day.
away.
I think, it's proactive.
That Sunday night, when does Amanda come into this? The girl best friend.
I think she was just a extra
bystander.
flourishing of, yeah. I mean, Julie, the good thing is you've never even met Julie.
We've still got 3 paragraphs.
Oh, shit. It's all right.
That Sunday night, I called Johnny to see where his head was at. Okay, so you're like, Johnny,
So you're talking
I've
about
broken
this.
up with Brian.
Yeah.
Where's your head at? Because also now you don't feel guilty.
Oh,
you're not doing
relieved.
anything wrong.
Yeah.
You're a single girl now, and you like Johnny, so you can
Absolutely.
pursue it.
Absolutely.
He told me he was still very confused and did not know what to do.
Johnny.
We spoke for over an hour as we'd started discussing what had happened when he came over to my house at last.
Johnny.
Oh my God. As we went into detail about the events, things started getting intimate over the phone. Wait, I thought he was at your house. I'm so confused. Before I knew it, he was on his way to see me. Mind you, it was 2 a.m.
Johnny is
He came over.
crazy.
He came over and clothes came flying off real fast.
Johnny.
He spent hours at my house.
Johnny.
By the time things had cooled down, it was 8 a.m.
8 a.m. 8 a.m.
He asked me what this meant for us.
Johnny, break up with Julie. That's what it means.
I
babe.
told him things are over with Brian,
Thank God.
but he just kissed me goodbye and went on his way.
Johnny, break up with Julie now because this can't keep going on.
Later that evening,
But the thing is, Johnny's not had sex in 3 years. This is all new to him.
he's craving it.
He's not had sex with Julie in 3 years.
He's been celibate.
Exactly. That's
Later
why
that evening,
2 a.m. to 8 a.m.
stamina.
Blimey.
Stamina.
Jesus, Johnny. God. It's been 3 years. 3 years.
He was dying to get out
He
of his
was
system.
dying.
He's been-
8 a.m.
He's had a padlock on his pants for
Oh,
3 years.
God.
And you just unlocked
You
it.
unlocked the disco stick.
me candle.
Spun the disco wheel.
I want to take a ride on
Like
your
your
disco.
disco stick.
Okay, right, we're not finished yet.
Johnny!
Later that evening, I called Johnny.
Guys.
When I called him, oh my God.
No, what? What?
When I called him, he completely flipped a switch. He told me that he's decided to stay with his girlfriend and that I should forget anything ever happened.
Johnny,
What?
Johnny, you're making it.
You're making a
big
mistake.
mistake here, Johnny. Julie is not the one for you.
This completely shattered me. I was absolutely heartbroken. Johnny was my best friend.
Yeah.
Our trio had been inseparable for
Yeah.
over a year. I'd grown feelings for him and wasn't going to tell him. He told me he had feelings for me first. And
know.
now here we are.
Because you
She's
were
put
in a happy relationship.
broken. Oh, she's put disgusted with my actions.
No, because he. No,
He
everything
started
you were
the
saying,
fire.
you know, it was pointing towards the vibes that he was going to break up with Julie. He
Yeah.
approached you first. I'm not happy with Julie.
I'm lonely.
I'm lonely. We've not had sex in 3 years. La la la. So you're coming to him as a friend. Here's some tips. Here's some tips.
Do this. What
Meanwhile,
about this?
Then he went silent at Pizza Express. He went, I've got feelings for you.
Before you leave for the new job.
Yeah. And then he came over, didn't he? Kissed you passionately. Let's go. You know, you had 2 wild nights.
2 wild
and
nights.
He's not had nights like that ever with Julie. So
He's never
He's never had
had
that with
nights
Julie.
like that with Julie.
never.
8
Till 8
a.m.
a.m. Absolutely not.
What?
Not with Julie.
Fucking exhausted.
Fucking
Johnny.
exhausted. I'm surprised he's got energy
Can't
to even
work.
to go to work the next 8 a.m. Jesus Christ.
Can't walk.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe, but Johnny had been 3 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
We're not
I am
finished yet.
shocked by this just as
Me
much
too.
as you are. All the signs are pointing to him just go, I'm in love with you.
Me too.
Susan, me and you, baby.
Because he'd set this in motion, hadn't
Yes.
he? Okay, so she's put, I was lost for several months.
Oh my God, so this did happen. It had been months.
A lot of time has passed between this incident and now. There was an odd period of time where we were starting to become friends again, but it was never the same.
No, never be the same.
He is still with his girlfriend. Amanda now knows about all of this and is severely disappointed in both of us.
Amanda, babe. We couldn't
Amanda, the
control
last
it,
thing I
babe.
need from you is your judgment.
but also
Amanda,
Amanda-
the last thing I need from you.
Amanda, I had true feelings.
Mm.
This wasn't just a sexual thing. This was love, Amanda. Don't think you understand. This is heart and soul.
Amanda.
So come on, I'm disappointed with that.
Amanda.
Come on, Amanda.
Have some empathy, please.
I'm disappointed with the both of you. Amanda, we literally in love, like. Also, like, come on, I broke up with Brian for him. Do you not realise
Right,
how
deep that.
Do you not realise how much I thought me and Johnny were going to be together?
Yeah.
He's the one you should be angry at. He led
Not
me
me.
astray. Yeah. God,
Who does she think she is judging you
on,
like
Amanda.
that? Come on, Amanda. So it's been months and I don't know how to move on from this. What do I do?
I can't believe it. I can't believe he's actually with Julie.
And that's
it's
the end of the email.
And that's that. And it's
Right.
not even like you've even met Julie. So it's
Who
kind of
is
hard to...
Julie?
I said that. I said, where is she and who is she?
Do you tell
Does
Julie?
she exist? Is the question.
Mm,
Think about that.
illusionist.
Is she a
Bringing it
ghost?
full circle.
Is she a ghost? Never had sex with her. Some people date ghosts. Demi Lovato dated that ghost at one time.
I've seen that.
Trisha Paytas has had sex with a ghost before. Sure, she said that before. It's a thing.
Because no one's ever seen her.
No one's ever seen her. She don't hang out with the trio. Never had sex with her. Where is she?
All signs are pointing towards
Ghost.
Ghost. She's the ghost of Girlfriend's Past. What's
Yeah.
that film?
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah.
Ghost of Christmas Past? What's that?
Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
I don't know if that's a thing.
That's what it is. Ghost of Girlfriend's Past, isn't it? I think, you know,
Right,
I'm
listen.
seriously coming to believe that Julie is
Julie's
a
a
ghost. The more we
ghost.
talk about this,
Mm.
does Julie? Julie's here with us today. My mattress starts floating. Whoa! Julie's here with us.
Julie.
Getting a reading. I'm getting a reading.
Julie, if you're here, make your sign, make it known.
No, I
knock,
would actually.
knock 3 times, Julie. if
No,
you're
I
here.
would cry. Please stop the ghost talk. I will cry.
If we have any paranormal activity in here, I'm gonna cry.
Lights start flickering.
No,
flickering.
no.
Julie's here.
No,
I can feel Julie with us.
no, Julie.
Right. Okay. So you've had a whirlwind of a situation. The good thing is,
You had a lot
okay,
of feelings for a long time. You know, it's quite just sad just because she had a lot of feelings for a long time. Suppressing them, right? Thinking that's wrong. Johnny is in love with Julie, whoever or whatever she may be. Things develop with Julie. No. Things develop with what am I
Johnny.
talking about Johnny. He says first. You're thinking, bingo, we're gonna break up with our people, we're gonna be together forever, we're best friends, blah blah blah. Johnny is not in his right mind.
because he's talking to ghosts.
Yeah. He's attracted to the ghosts more, even though they can't physically have sex.
Yes.
How does
Listen.
that work? Does the ghost just rush over?
I don't know.
He's got some special goggles.
I
so you can see her.
night vision.
Julie, there you are. You're looking beautiful today. Give me a guess.
There you are, Julie.
Julie,
Oh,
there you are.
are.
Anyway, this is serious.
Anyway, look, you've gone through a lot, but the good things are you're no longer in a relationship with Brian because you were feeling lonely.
Yes.
He'd moved to the other side of
Yes.
the country. You didn't want to be tied down. You
Yes.
didn't want to do a long distance relationship. And you are now free of that. You're a
Yes.
single girl.
Yes.
You've explored this thing with Johnny. Unfortunately, he's living with ghosts. So you don't want to be involved in that anyway.
Listen, you said at the start Johnny was a weird guy. It all checks
You
out.
said he was odd.
You said he was a weird, small little guy who sleeps with ghosts. Right? So, listen, and for some reason you fell in love with him, but let's just go back to the start. You said he was a weird guy.
It's all making sense.
It's all making sense to us.
I think, if anything, if you really value Amanda, can you not just have some girl chat with her and be like, look,
'Cause she
I
knows
know
Johnny.
what we did was wrong. You know, you could never criticize me more than I'm criticizing myself right now. You know, I know what I've done is wrong. And in this moment, I really don't need your judgment. I'm
I need your
heartbroken.
I'm heartbroken. I feel led astray. I feel led on.
Yeah.
Because
This has been my reality.
Johnny definitely led you on there. Even though
I would
guess he was saying-
appreciate some support from you.
Yeah.
Like
Like it
This
happened
is
a few
when-
months ago, but I'm still really struggling. But I think you need to see Johnny as he was just a tool in the moment to help you realize that Brian wasn't the one.
yeah.
You know, because he wasn't.
Johnny's not the one
Johnny's
either.
not the one either, and just kind of see it as a learning lesson. It's like, okay, I've kind of been there with a friend. It's not really worked out. Did have feelings for him. Look, I said he was a weird guy. He definitely is a weird guy now.
I guess
Listen,
you're also
Johnny cheated on his girlfriend, and Julie. Do you think Julie knows? Absolutely not. Just Julie know. Poor Julie. Whether she's in
she
this
may be a
realm or
ghost,
another
but
realm,
she can't be
realm.
everywhere at once.
No, but if she was a ghost, she's all knowing. Does she not? Ghosts just know everything, don't they? I would say so.
Got to ask Julie that.
could have been in the room while everything was kicking off.
True.
We don't know, do we?
How would we know?
But then he would have sensed her there, obviously, wouldn't he?
I guess so.
But yeah, Julie doesn't know what's going on.
No.
So he's cheated on his girlfriend, got back with her. Poor Julie. You know, I think it's just like, it's getting a bit messy now. Johnny obviously has shown his true colours.
Yeah.
Kind of, okay, you had feelings for me. Were they even real? I don't know. You cheated on your girlfriend. We had 2 passionate nights, you know.
I guess maybe
But
the hardest
what Sophia
part.
said is, Brian's not the guy for you, and neither is Johnny.
Yeah.
So we need to heal.
And I guess you've kind of got to move on because I guess you're also mourning your friendship group.
Yes.
'Cause
you're
you,
mourning your best friend
Johnny
as well.
and Amanda, you were a trio.
Yes.
You were inseparable for about a year, you've said. So I
Yes.
guess that also, it's like,
You've
it's
lost a
It's a
friend. Mm.
huge thing. Like breakups, they really can cause a shift
Mm-hmm.
in life. They can really throw you off track for a few months.
Mm.
Some people even like a year longer. Like they can really throw a curveball
Yeah.
into your life.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that you can't get through.
Yeah, not
and
at all.
this will all pass.
It will.
These feelings will only lessen. Like it's very raw right now. You're in the thick of it. You're in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But take the positives. Johnny isn't for you. Even if Johnny comes back, I wouldn't go near him again.
I wouldn't.
Because it's like, Johnny, okay, we could have come together in that moment and both
Really
left
could
our
have.
partners for each other and it could have worked.
Because we were best friends and we had the sexual chemistry.
Yeah.
And it really
and
could
we
have
had
worked.
feelings.
Yeah.
I believe there was genuine
Genuine
feelings there.
feelings.
And I just think Johnny
He's ruined it now.
yeah, he's ruined it, whatever it could potentially have been. And just sort of think like on to the next, take the learnings, take the lessons. You've
Yeah.
got a new job now.
Yeah.
You might meet some lovely new
beginnings.
people at the new job. We're coming into a new year soon. Don't forget about
thank
that.
God, thank God.
New beginnings.
Couple months left.
Yeah, like leave this in the past. And it's a good story to tell one day.
One day
One day you'll laugh at it.
one day you'll tell your daughters about it.
Yeah.
and it'll be great. Right now, it's because you're mourning the potential love of your life and your best friend.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know you guys are trying to kind of be friends now, but it's not going to be the same.
No.
And even with Amanda, there's a shift there as well.
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, you guys are. I thought we were all just, but it will all pass.
It will
And
pass.
just know it wasn't meant to be. Get angry at him. Be like, okay, fuck you then, Johnny. Fuck you.
Yeah. And all you can
fuck
do
off.
is just take the lessons
Yes.
from the situation.
Yes.
And hopefully then you
Yes.
won't find yourself in the
Yeah.
same situation again.
Yeah. And poor Julie.
Okay, gosh, let's end on a quote.
Very fitting the Ghosts and the Ghouls talk for Halloween next week.
Whoa.
Okay, let's find ourselves a quote.
Ah, listen to this.
Yeah.
What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you.
Oh,
What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present.
love.
Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now.
Oh, brilliant! Round of applause.
That is lovely. Oh God, this is a good one.
Oh, go on.
Maybe for the last girl. Let go of the illusion that it could have been any different. Stop torturing yourself.
Because whatever Johnny's intentions were, they never were.
It was always gonna end this
It was always
way.
going to end with him staying with Julie.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
think about, oh, if I did this, could it have
No.
changed
Yeah.
anything? This was always going to be the end
That's
result.
perfect.
So let go of the what ifs.
Yeah, let's just
because
move-
you're only
Let's just look
torturing
forward
yourself.
and forget
Yeah.
about Johnny.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you're
Gosh.
watching on YouTube, the full episodes are
Yes.
now on there. Please subscribe. We love being
Please
on
subscribe.
YouTube. If you're listening, thank you so much. We
Yes.
do have bonus episodes
We do
every single
indeed.
Monday over on Patreon.
do.
So if you want an extra episode of The Girls Bathroom every single week, you can get it on
You can
Patreon.
go find it over there.
Twice a week.
So I know.
Committed.
Committed to the cause.
Committed to this
please
relationship.
do follow us on TikTok, Instagram.
And you can email your dilemmas to hello@thegirlsbathroom.com.
Yes, we love you.
Love you. See you next week. Bye.
Bye bye.